guys, welcome back. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. I can be found on Twitter at LoveRadio44132. And let me tell you, the Grinch definitely stole not only Christmas, but just stole the entire year of 2020. There is so much stuff going on right now with the stimulus check, and I just cannot understand why other countries and lobbyists are being put in front of people that literally have been evicted, are about to be evicted, losing unemployment, fired from their jobs, most of which, unbeknownst to anything they did, yet they were one of millions of casualties of this coronavirus. And this coronavirus has just been going on and on and on. And it's insanity. And so I just honestly feel like my words for this Christmas, during Christmas Eve, be as safe as you can. Just try to call up your family. We really can't meet with family right now. Sit down and say some prayers and just be thankful. A lot of people did not make it out of this year. And still, a lot of people won't even make it through the next week and 2 days to even see the new year. Because they're either sick, they might be having mental health issues, they may even take their own life, addiction. I mean, you name it is going on right now. I would also say, check in with your neighbors, see how they're doing. I must admit, I don't even think the recession was this bad, and I really don't even think 9/11 was this bad. For anybody out there that's probably under 37 and probably don't know what I'm talking about, because maybe you were a baby when this happened, 9/11 really did freeze the entire country for like literally weeks. We were gripped in a sense of not knowing if or how or when we might be subsequently attacked a second time. Everybody was on pins and needles. People were still trying to hopefully dig out survivors from the buildings that fell. It was a lot of chaos. The markets went down tremendously. But it was not on the scale as we're seeing this now. And I will honestly say that this year is probably the worst year I can remember. And for the government to again be and have such a Grinch-like ulterior and not help take care of their people, and think that a $600 check given to someone that is probably almost 8 months behind on bills, their utilities might be getting faced to get cut off. They might be looking at getting an eviction notice, put a final notice on their door any second now. They may have several small children, and they may have been the only provider for their household. And this is across the board. This isn't just a case of, single minority women. This is everybody, men, women, all different races, white, black, brown, everybody. Everybody has lost their jobs. People in the airline industry, pilots, stewardesses, custodians, people that fix the engines, people that gas the engines, people that handle the luggage, people that check you in at the counter. And then, let's not forget the restaurant workers, the bussers, the dishwashers, the waiters, the bartenders, the cooks, line cooks, prep cooks, custodials, they've lost their jobs. In the hotel industries, housekeepers, housemen, front desks, managers, night shift managers, they've all lost their jobs. And the government is literally giving out crumbs on this Grinchy Christmas Eve. And it's sad. And they're arguing over a $600 stimulus that Trump said that he wanted to turn into a $2,000 stimulus. And the crazy thing is, hopefully he was sincere about that. But the other part of me is wondering, is he just still playing a game and being a Grinch himself? That will be answered in the next few days. But also in the next few days, I am also hearing that a lot of people's 39 weeks of unemployment will be expiring. The moratoriums on eviction for like several, I think they said at least 8 million people, and this includes renters and homeowners, that moratorium is about to run out, where banks and landlords can go seek a final eviction. And they're arguing, saying that $600 is enough. Just to be clear, $600 is probably groceries and gas money and hopefully half of one utility bill. Most people pay more than $600 a month alone for rental and mortgage payments. Not to mention car insurance. And again, if you haven't even got your car repoed yet, you're still probably about if you're 7 months behind, it was probably repoed by now. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. This is not a very happy Christmas. There are literally millions of people out of work. There are millions of people that were furloughed with no pay. And our lifeline is ending. And a lot of people don't want to face homelessness. A lot of people do not have family that they can call to turn to. A lot of people have to stand in line for 8, 10 hours, or even overnight to get one box of food assistance. And many of those people have never sought assistance like that before. A lot of kids are not getting any toys under a Christmas tree. Their family probably could not even afford a Christmas tree, or let alone, seek donations. A lot of people have a lot of pride, too much pride. And, I remember having too much pride, and I didn't want to seek help, when I was having money issues a few years ago. So I'm just going to say this. Congress needs to wake up. They need to stop acting like Grinches. They need to hand over that $2,000. And quite truthfully, the $2,000 should have been the low end. Other countries are literally giving their citizens $2,000 a month and have been doing so since March. All we've been given since March is a $1,200 check. In some cases, some people got a little bit under $1,200, and then that was per person, and then I believe it was $600 up to 2 children. So please, it's very difficult right now for a lot of people. I'm saying prayers for everybody. I also want to thank my subscribers. I'm now up to 100 subscribers, and I appreciate that very much. And that was a nice Christmas present for me. But I will like to say this. A lot of people are hurting right now. They don't know where their lives will be in the next week, 2 weeks, into a month. I would really hope that the Congress will come through and do something for the people and stop standing up for these lobbyists and these millionaires, because there's about to be a lot of people out on the street that won't have any help, and it's very cold outside right now. Tell me what you think, you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Donate to Cash App if you can. My tag is money symbol Nina 44132. Be blessed and Merry Christmas, you guys.